This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Hi.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Darnold off the play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
42 yards on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
First and 10. Darnold escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This is caught for two, and right away they jump back to an 8-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Rashad White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Mayfield now off the play action. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So that brings up second down. Throwing again is Baker. That's brought in downfield by Otton. Is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Irvin here from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Mayfield now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that gets them back within 5.
Well, they didn't match touchdown and 2-point conversion, but I think it's confidence builder nonetheless. Nice possession, score points, offense, special teams do their job. Now the defense got to rise to the occasion.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Forced out to his right. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 2. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. Headed out right. That won't be caught out right. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Buccaneers will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. First down throw here, Mayfield. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Buccaneers hustling to the...
At the 1-yard line.
Mayfield from his end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they were able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's got a bunch here out past the 25 before somebody gets to him. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 19-yard line.
This is Irving on second. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Got his man. It's on him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All day and baby.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Throwing here just before halftime. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. Escapes a defender. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Got a man. This is Evans. He gets loose down the right side. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Mayfield to throw again. Rolling out to his left. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw is Mayfield. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long, Mayfield. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Back to throw it. And oh, he got it. Interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Galloping inside the 40. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Chased out to his right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. No connection on the... Looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Seattle.
Play fake, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
On helicopter.
Shake off that previous INT. Catch made left side by Luka. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Tampa Bay.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Out left, and Otten makes the ground. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Throwing now. Flushed out of the pocket. That's Evans making the catch outright. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure but get that first down anyway.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. Near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now give it to Irving on the option. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. They'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Offense to the line for 1st down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Walker now from the gun. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. And a timeout arrives with just 4 seconds left. And a possible game winner upcoming. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. An entire stadium of pressure now on Jason Myers. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
That's got to be the loudest cheer we've heard here since their team ran out of the tunnel before the game. That kick, the last gasp effort for their opponents. Well, now the fans officially know with the kneel down, they can start celebrating.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win. Sound the cannons, baby, the Buccaneers.
Pick who I play as.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Southern California. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. It's second down. Throwing, Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early third and long. Here's Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
By Kobe Bryant. A loss of a yard.
Takes the handoff. Al Herbert.
The 47-yard line.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, LA.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Forced out wide, taking off.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled
ball on the 27. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second.
Once again, it's Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down. 3 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. And
now Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll air it out down the middle. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, LA.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can.
Basket.
When you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Get this complete to Horton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's now 4th down.
Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. They will indeed go as they look to throw. It's complete. He's got Huck. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Seahawks first down.
Darnold to throw again. That is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished. His guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Now, a deep shot for Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and it's a big-time takeaway.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
from the
and
46-yard line. A second down and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 11 on
A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle. On the ground, it's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
Seattle.
Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Tuli throw 2. There for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
At the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On play action, here's Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and we're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
To the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
Again, it'll be Charbonnet. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. He's got his big tight ends. Eric Sauber. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight ends.
Jason Myers to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And third down coming up. Herbert to throw. He's going to dial up another side the opponent's 35. First and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 49-yard.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So chances are, I don't think this field goal is going to ultimately decide the outcome of the game, but I promise you, Mike, they got a couple seconds here to defend. They'll kick this ball off. But when they run into that tunnel for halftime, going in with the lead, there's going to be some guys feeling pretty good about their chances coming out of the break.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll take a shot. Downfield, looking for Pop. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just from the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Otito Ogbonnia up there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Now
second
Walker.
and 8 at the 37.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
By Bud Dupree. Taken down back at the
Throwing on third down is Darnold. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
They run with Walker, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. But Dupree, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Darnold. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
6 yards. And the Chargers first down.
To throw is Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
A loss of 11.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 34-yard line.
Now, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Harris. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5. Herbert. Headed left. Fine time. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken in, and he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal. Herbert to the air again. Now he'll run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying...
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Darnold to throw. He'll get this close to the 1st down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. On play action. Now Herbert on the run to the right. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. It is 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. To throw is Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. We're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It's complete. He's got Kupp. And he will go all the way. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the two-point conversion
The
here.
Seahawks will line up for the two-point
To throw again
conversion.
is Darnold. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now it's Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle by Josh Jobe. It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught at the 10. A big play there for LA. 54 yards.
And the Rams first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the Eagles' 11-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Nolan Smith. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Davante Adams. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. On play action, they'll throw. Out. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early. And I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Hurts. Wow, that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A.J. Brown, 46 yards. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I showed my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Stafford. Throws left side. Atwell's got it.
It's a gain of 2.
These 2 teams all tied after 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw. Kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick-6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights. And when he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Caught on the right side by Adams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And a Rams.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they picked up the first down. Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Rams on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. A first down carry for Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. It's 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Here's Stafford. To the right side, and complete to Atwell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
First run now for Kyren Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Stafford. This is caught inside the 15. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw is Stafford. Buying time to his left. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back to throw, Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyren Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point attempt here still to come. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles? And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. That will complete down the field to Smith. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
He was taken down.
3rd and 5.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop the throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is all about testing a defense at different levels. Both the tight end and the receiver outside are going to run matching dig routes at varying depths down the field. This gives your quarterback options. He decides to go with his tight end on the shorter route, and he made the right call.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That's how multiple defenders gain pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line.
First down, Philadelphia.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. Drive with 6 points.
First and goal.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Barkley again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Stafford now to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Rams 1st down.
Here's Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Stafford escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right at the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
A big play looming on 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Sets up fourth down.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. They snap it to Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one is incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Up the middle with Barkley. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First down, Eagles.
They'll go to Barkley again. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. That keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. So it's the Eagles who get the win here. And the guy who really led the way was their quarterback.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater set to kick
Mike
off.
Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
He was brought down by Taylor Rapp.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
The 45-yard line.
Atwell sent in motion here. They'll go again with Williams. And this defense, they have come to play. Second straight loss to start the game.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, right back to Williams. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And the Rams are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Los Angeles.
Williams is in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, LA.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And now he loses the football. And it looks like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, LA will keep the ball. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills.
What a throw. I mean, Mike, you talk about arm strength, and you hear that so often kicked around the league, but to see a guy on the run, outside of the pocket, be able to not only keep his eyes downfield to watch his receiver break open, but then to be able to put that ball out there far enough on the money. The reality is there's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that throw. And fortunately for this offense, they've got a guy, and they've got a touchdown.
On the return, this is Blake Corum. Uh-oh. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Short kick taken at the 17. Now a hit, and he lost the football. So after one, the Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving left. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
At their own 35-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not...
He works free, right side. And he will score. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. Stafford has his guys set. He'll try to add 2 more after the touchdown.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is caught. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Hook. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
At the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Allen now on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Rams.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Toward the sideline and taken in by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Joey versa. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. They'll run. It's Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up for
Back to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. Oh! And he's taken down up past the 35. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
By the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 1st down, Stafford to the left side, and Adams has it. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Stafford now on 2nd down. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Flushed to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 32-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Big play there for the Bills. 42 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now a design run. It's Allen, and he will take it in himself. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. Now the veteran, Matt Prater. And now when you look at this, it's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. On the return, here comes Corum. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First down, Stafford exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Play action now for Stafford. Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Taking off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now the Rams are going to use their first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out of the gun, Stafford. Nakua hauls it in. And he'll take this down to the 2. But a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he will score again. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. 2, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
The wheels secure the ball carrier. A gain of a yard.
They're down and 3. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And the Bills first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's going to run it, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw for Stafford. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Rams.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now.
The Rams will line
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So with only one timeout left, plus the 2-minute warning, the decision here is go for the onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out to Cook. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two. Out to his right. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for two does not work. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Got him in, downfield, it's Devontae. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 48
Still
yards.
some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. This is caught at the 2. And he's got another one. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Bills. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. Finds an alley to the 35. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point drop. Back to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. Now Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Stafford now on second down. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Here's Allen to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Looking downfield for Coleman. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Landover. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. He manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Flush down now to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side. That's grabbed inside the Quinn, never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2. Oh, they're going to try to pitch it left. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Short pass brought in. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down throw for Allen. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From midfield on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Allen gonna throw again. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's gonna be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Calls it at the 7. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure do.
And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
Raiders set to kick off.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. Going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 more yards.
Let's go.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. We're knotted up at 8. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
WSG Crimson.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's taking
WSG.
They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's another Washington first down.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing.
Run a play.
At least move them forward.
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead, so no gain on first down. Working quickly here.
Later my brother is playing.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 14-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one doesn't go far. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Commanders with a chance to break this tie. Daniels throwing on third. Chased out to his right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Going jumbo set on his first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard
Krosky Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
16, Bills 8.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Brandon Condrington to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm playing as the Commanders for you.
Trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He throws a bullet to the center of the... It connects on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied.
Matt Prater is set to kick
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
McCaffrey on the return. Washington will take over first and 10.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. To throw, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first.
Washington Commanders.
Daniels back to throw. Getting out to his left. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
THX.
Commanders He's in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Washington Commanders.
On first down, here's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Washington will line up with a 2-point conversion.
Pitch play, left side. Ooh, yikes, that 2-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt.
Commanders 22, Bills 16.
Inky.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First and 10. Here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Again, Allen to the air. Over the middle, he's got Kincaid. And he's taken down at the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Allen. Throwing for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Quan Martin with the pick. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And it actually goes out of bounds before anyone can scoop it up. That's how we're going to wrap up our first half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And Washington finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The Commanders go up by 12. Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more. He's throwing for it! And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. So the turnover ends in 8 points on the board. A very advantageous spot to make the call and go for 2.
I like it. In fact, I like it a lot. Those defenders, they were just sitting over there on the sidelines, and then boom, they got to get on the field. They just kind of scrambled their brains, didn't they? Took advantage of it, and as you said, didn't settle for 7. Oh no, we're going to step on the accelerator and put 8 on the board.
Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Allen looking to throw this. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I can tell this defense stops them. That answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Commanders take over first down.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete out to the right side. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, throwing deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. 1st and 10 from the 41. Play action now. Allen. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
13 yards. And the Bills first down.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
He's got this complete to James Cook. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. It's Allen out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. To throw again, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdoam.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead.
Makes the score Bills 32. Commanders 30.
All right, they got the job done. 2-point conversion successful. And as a result, a 2-point lead for them in this second half.
Yeah, the biggest deal right there, it really didn't matter if they kicked the PAT or went for two and ultimately got it. The most important part was breaking the tie. And I'll tell you what else it does, Kate. It really starts to mess with that opponent's chart over there. Everyone has them going into the game. When do I go for one? When do I go for two? Yeah, this coach just sped up that entire process with that decision.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it'll be 2nd down.
Cole Bishop on the coverage.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
First down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He goes right back to Samuel. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders trail by a couple. Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. But they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
First down. First down and goal to go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across.
Deebo Samuel, the ball carrier. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. It's 2nd and goal. Krosky-Merritt goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. To throw. Escapes out to the left. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And that one is good! take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
Low line 1.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Vegas. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get enough 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards. Goff to throw on 1st down. Oh, trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you both run and pass.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point, and that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Off-balance throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Raiders have come up with it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Raider first down.
From the gun, it's Gina. Escaping to his left. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith moving to his right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3.
And he'll take this rush in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Smith leading them to the line as they get set to go for 2.
The Raiders will
Gino to throw. Flushed to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Laporta in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter, 3rd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's going to air this one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Lawrence steps away. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
They go play action now. Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
In motion right here, Hunter. A fake on the jet sweep. Now Lawrence on play action. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Flush to his right. Thomas brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man, that's Monk, the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Lawrence going to throw again. Toward the pylon call. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Chiefs nothing. Cam Little the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.